Hello, today is July 4th, 2016, and I'm about to go on to the next step of my Grenache Rosé Winexpert kit. Just want you to look what I just did so far. I have sanitize all the equipment we'll need, a test tube, a wine thief, a little measuring cup, up to a cup is fine. You can use a stirring paddle. Oops. But if you have one of these things, which are pretty nifty, they're a drill-mounted degasser. You can use this to stir too. You just hook it up to your drill, and it spins really fast and helps degass the wine, which is really important. Also, I have a hydrometer and a little spoon to mix the stuff in here, and I sanitize that as well. Happy 4th of July. Alright, I've kind of moved my stuff over here. I have my little helper, Savannah. Savannah, say hi. Got my everything right here I need. Also have the potassium sorbate and the potassium metabisulfite that the pack came with, and then this fining agent as well, and also what they call an F pack, which is just like an extra juice. I think it kind of adds some sweetness to it. It's a Grenache F pack. So I have everything set up. I have my drill right here. We want to get one that plugs in. It's supposed to have more power, so you can do long stirrings and doesn't get overheated really quick. I think I got everything, so I'm going to set the camera here, and the first step is I'm going to pull a little bit of the wine with my wine thief into a test jar, and I'm going to test the gravity get the gravity reading. According to the instructions, it says it needs to be 0.998 or below. So I'm going to check to see if I have that ready. Alright.
Squishy.
A little sample. Beautiful color. I know. You see this? Yeah. Alright, we got a hungry. Yeah. It's right 0.990, so we'll go 0.96 if we want to. Good job. Put it back in. Yay. I like support right here. Alright, so we checked the gravity. It was 0.996, or it's below 0.996. It was 0.990, so we are ready to proceed to the next step. By the way, how do you like my mustache? This is just for 4th of July. It's coming off after tomorrow. Alright, the next step is to add these two, the potassium metabisulfite, or K-meta, and the potassium sorbate. Mix it in with this 1/2 cup of water and with the sanitized spoon and sanitized cup. Because remember, everything that touches the wine needs to be sanitized. I'm going to mix that with that. Then I'm going to put it in the carboy and stir vigorously for 10 minutes using my drill-mounted degasser. So I'll circle back when I'm done with that.
Go.
Alright, I have the potassium sorbate and the K-meta, potassium metabisulfite. I'm going to mix them in with this cool spring water, both in sanitized cup and sanitized spoon. And mix them in well, and then put them into the wine. Then I'm going to stir vigorously with my degasser for 2 minutes. Alright, I got this one mixed well. In retrospect, I probably should have used a bigger cup, that way I could stir more vigorously, because I had to stir kind of softly so it didn't splash out. But it'll work. So I'm going to pour it in. I have my degasser mounted to my drill, and as soon as I put it in, I'm going to set the timer on my phone and do it for 2 minutes. So, actually, I'm not using your hand, so I'm just 2 minutes. So here, let them close. Still at it. Alright, got my timer for 2 minutes. I'm going to get started degassing. And according to the kit instructions, you want to stir up the sediment in there and get it stirred up. Some of the kits are done different. Want that. You see how there's all that gas being released? That's what you want to do to help the wine finish out, is to degas all that wine, all that gas. It's almost like carbonation. It's a lot easier to do with one of these drill-mounted stirrers. Otherwise, you're going to be using these hand stirrers and just cranking it by hand. It's going to take forever and it's going to be worn out. It'll probably take about 20 to 30 minutes doing it that way. This way, it'll take like 2 to 5 minutes. I like to do 1 minute one way and then another minute the other way. We'll switch. Alright, the next step is to use the Grenache F pack that came with the kit. And there's kind of a lot in there. So the directions want you to remove some of the wine to make room for it so you can stir and add some more stuff into it. So right now I'm going to use the wine thief and take some wine out and put it in this test tube. And it calls to remove 2 cups worth. This test tube will hold 1 half, so hopefully I don't overflow it. We can use this one top out. That's not very good though. Does this sound good? Yep. Sounds good. Fine. Okay, I just took the lid off this F pack. I shook it vigorously first. Removed that test tube full from here, and I'm going to put this in here, and then I'm going to stir vigorously for 60 seconds using the drill-mounted degasser. Alright, the next step is, we're almost done, is to get this fining agent, shake it up. We're going to cut the corner of it, pour it in, and then I'm going to degas it for 2 more minutes. Alright, here goes the fining agent. This is going to help clear up the wine, make it look nice and pretty. And then we degas for 2 more minutes and we're done. Before we degas, we top it off the bottom. Alright, I went ahead and degassed it like about 4 to 5 minutes longer just to make sure I got all the gas CO2 out. Got a airlock and bung filled with some sanitizer. Put it in, and now I'm going to Go slip it back in its dark corner, let it sit for 8 days until we proceed to the next step according to the kit instructions. So, we'll see you then. Happy 4th of July, y'all.